I needed boots that could handle wet trails, long days, and heavy movement without adding fatigue, and these felt surprisingly light right away. The fit stayed stable while hiking over uneven ground, and I noticed less foot strain by the end of the day. Even in rain, my feet stayed drier than I expected, which made a real difference in comfort and focus.
What stood out to me first was the traction and confidence on rough terrain. I can move over loose dirt, rock, and variable surfaces without feeling unstable. The sole grip feels dependable, especially when the pace picks up. I also like the way the support wraps the foot and ankle, so I don't feel sloppy or loose during longer shifts.
I care a lot about balance between protection and comfort, and this setup gets close to that for me. The structure feels sturdy where it needs to be, but it still breaks into a usable everyday feel. I can wear them for long sessions without that heavy, rigid sensation that usually slows me down later in the day.
The lacing control is one of my favorite features because I can tune fit differently across the foot and ankle. Once dialed in, it stays secure and reduces pressure hotspots. That adjustability helps when terrain changes or when I'm carrying more load. I spend less time fixing fit and more time moving with confidence.
Heat and durability matter in this type of use, and I've been impressed with how these hold up under tougher conditions. I don't feel like I have to baby them to keep performance stable. The materials feel built for repeated exposure and movement, and I get consistent support even after long, demanding days.
Water resistance has been a major win for me. When conditions turn wet, I can keep moving without that soaked, cold feeling setting in early. At the same time, the boot still feels breathable enough that my feet don't overheat on longer efforts. That mix of dryness and airflow makes the overall experience much more manageable through a full day.
I've also noticed the stability benefit on uneven terrain where footing changes constantly. The build helps keep my stride controlled and I feel less wobble when stepping over awkward ground. That confidence lowers fatigue because I'm not compensating with every step. Over distance, that support adds up and keeps me moving more efficiently.
From a practical angle, these boots feel like they were designed for serious, repeated use rather than occasional wear. The structure, grip, and fit control all work together in a way that feels intentional. I can put them on, lock fit quickly, and get to work without extra adjustment. That reliability is what keeps them in regular rotation for me.
Comfort over time is where this setup earns trust for me. Early on they felt supportive, and after break-in, they became easier to wear for longer periods without giving up protection. I can stay focused on movement and conditions instead of thinking about my feet every few minutes. That's a big quality improvement for demanding days.
Overall, I keep using this style because it gives me a dependable combination of grip, support, weather resistance, and long-day comfort. I get better confidence on rough ground, a steadier fit under load, and less fatigue by the end of the day. For me, that practical consistency is the reason these boots stand out and stay in my kit.